Hey guys, how's it going? It's AC Milan MTL here, and today I'm here to talk to you about match number 2 in the 2013-2014 Serie A season, the match between Milan and Cagliari that was played on September 1st at the San Siro. So in this game, Milan definitely needed a win. They needed the 3 points. Of course, came off a heavy defeat in last week against Hellas Verona, and they needed to bounce back, of course, to reduce that gap between them and the other teams that already won both games in this season. For example, like Juve and Napoli. They also Fiorentina, Inter, Roma that won both their games. Therefore, they needed definitely to get this one back and at least reduce the gap. So, very good game altogether by Milan, I have to say. 3-1 win, very convincing. Just that there are still some problems that I keep seeing, especially in the defense. Zapata, terrible game by him once again, giving balls away every 2 seconds. Not a very reliable center back, and that is what Milan's lacking, guys. Today, the transfer window ended, and once again, we didn't make any center back acquisitions. And it's something that keeps bothering me because we know that we're going to be stuck with this pairing for the rest of the season at least, or maybe until January. But Mexes and Zapata, really, they say they're a reliable center back pairing, but personally, I don't see it that way. There are some things that need to be fixed in this season, or else we're going to be on for a long one. And they need to be fixed as soon as possible. This time it's not about set pieces that I want to be talking about, but it's other things such as poor decision making and giving the ball away way too cheaply, especially in the back there. In the second half, we saw Zapata almost giving a free goal away to Cagliari. Luckily, their player missed the complete shot and Abbiati was ready. But as I said, we can't see these things, especially against a team like Cagliari, where we shouldn't be making mistakes like this. Games like this shouldn't be that tough. They should be straightforward for Milan, and they really shouldn't have these problems of thinking of making mistakes against them. Because let's face it, if we make these mistakes against tough teams, we know we're gonna pay for them. We've seen it last year against Barcelona. And really, we can't do these mistakes against top teams. They're just going to eat us alive. And it's something that we're going to need to get fixed right away. Set piecing, at least for now, we saw in the game against PSV. We saw it in the game against Cagliari. No problems in there so far. Now, I don't want to jinx it, but it seems like we're improving a bit. Now, it's in terms of creating that central back pairing, solid duo. They need to play good together and avoid making poor decisions. So that's about it about the defense. Another point I want to make on that, however, is Emanuelson. We understand that De Sciglio was injured and couldn't take part in this match. However, I would prefer Costa for instead of Emanuelson. Reason being, he's more physical. Emanuelson is just way too weak. When Ibarbo came in that second half, really he got killed on that wing, Emanuelson. And it's not something that we're going to need to see in this season. If De Sciglio is injured, Constant needs to replace him. Emanuelson in that position, personally, I don't like it. As for the midfield, good game by them. Montolivo, good game. De Jong, extremely good game by him. And I keep saying it game after game. This guy is like a signing for us this season. Missed the most part of the season last year for that injury, but this guy really does all the dirty work, cleans up all the mistakes you kind of make in the back, and recovers lots and lots of balls, which is what we need from a central defensive mid. Poli, once again, good game by him. As for the forwards, we saw Robinho and Balotelli pairing up from the start, something that we haven't seen in a while. El Shaarawy was kept on the bench. Robinho got himself that first goal in the first 10 minutes, and it's what we need to see from him. He also almost scored a second a few minutes after that. But it's good that we see Robinho, at least for now, he's getting that finishing done. And that is what we're going to need from him in this season, unlike last one where he was missing a lot. And now, of course, talking about Balotelli, man of the match for me in this one. He was part of all 3 goals. In the first one, he crossed the ball to Robinho where he had an easy tap in. In the second one, he shot on the goalkeeper and Maxes was there to take the rebound. And in the third goal, he scored it himself. A great finish by him on that one. So it's something that we need to see from Balotelli, scoring on all these occasions, providing good passing, and overall being a great dynamic player up front. We also saw the introduction of Matchday in this game in the second half. Really didn't have many moments by himself, but it's what we want to see. Matchday, this guy is gonna have to replace Pazzini. We're gonna need to see goals from him in these months coming up ahead, and hopefully we will. Also today, guys, the transfer market ended. The acquisition of Kaká brought many smiles to the Milanisti today, including myself. But we need to understand, guys, that Kaká is gonna be taking up that trequartista role, and really the problem is still in defense. I'm not very happy about Galliani not making any purchases in the back. Hopefully, it's not gonna hunt us this season, but I still feel that we need to strengthen that center back at least. And because right now for the mids and forwards, I think we're set. The defense needs to play way better. We can't concede goals against teams like Cagliari or Hellas Verona. Already 3 goals in 2 games against those 2 teams is more than enough. And really, we're going to need to avoid that. Let me know your opinions, by the way, guys, on what you thought on the transfer market and on the game in the comments section below. So that's about it for me, guys. There won't be any Milan match next week because of the international break. Italy plays on September 9th and on the week after as well. I don't remember exactly what day, but I know they do play. And therefore, I will be doing match reports for those 2 games for Italy. And then Milan will resume play on September 15. So mark that in your calendars, guys. If you haven't yet, also please like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter for Milan daily updates on these 2 social media networks. Also, always keeping you guys updated with the latest news. And also don't forget to subscribe to AC Milan MTL here for more match reviews game after game. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be seeing you guys this week for the match report of Italy against Bulgaria. This has been AC Milan MTL here signing off, and as usual, Forza Milan.